Very good morning, students. So welcome to the session. So welcome to this channel. Let's crack GATE and ESE Mechanical Engineering. I'm R Vivekanandan. So this is a wonderful session. This is to be like one final session about metal casting right now, because we have discussed a series of classes in the previous 6 parts, okay, that we have put in. So this is for all your information. So here put forth about metal casting, what are the topics that we have completed. You can watch all of my previous classes to get a thorough understanding, where this class is particularly more about discussing the previous year questions. All the models are very handy for us. If you have a good hands-on experience on these questions, my dear people, it's going to be a fantastic time. So we have completed all the basic terminologies. I used to say this in every class. Okay, just make a note of it. And I am a faculty who understand and speak English, Tamil and Hindi as well. Okay, you can reply back in English, but so you can be really comfortable in speaking with me. And if there is any kind of a plan that you are making it, please make a note. You can use the code VivekGate20. Like the plan in the sense, if you are planning to make a subscription, please use this code VivekGate20. Okay, so the basic terminologies have been completed. Sand and its types have been completed, followed by so guys, if you are willing, you can chat on the chat also here. Sand types we have completed, pattern, the types, the allowances, the materials we have completed. In types also we have completed the additives that we use there, and the properties of the sand as well. Okay, these classes we have completed, and the 4th class was on solidification and cooling. Okay, solidification and cooling it was on. And the 5th class was on design of riser, and then it was on design of gating system and defects also has been addressed. So these are our 6 classes that we have completed prior to this session, and this session 7th one is on the previous year questions on metal casting. Mostly we are going to enjoy the questions over from GATE, and even my upcoming classes in the YouTube will be on the IES, ISRO, okay, the Combined Engineering Service, and all these examinations we are going to cover up. So please make a note of it. Got it? Yes, fantastic. So let's proceed here. All about me. The 9 years of teaching experience, cracked GATE 3 times plus verified educator, cleared IBPS examinations, Air Force, AFCAT exams, TRB Polytechnic lecturer examinations, okay, and the GATE and ESE top educator in Unacademy. So to bring to you all the important points that you are listening the class from one of the best in the business, right? And to talk about the plus subscription over the iconic subscription, students, plus subscription gives you all the access to the live classes, unlimited access with weekly test and structured courses. But additional to these plus elements, you get a personal guidance, one-on-one guidance from a mentor who will be allocated to you during your subscriptions. There will be a study plan or a customized study plan with the bi-weekly reviews will be there. Every month there will be twice a review with you, and that can be done by you, your personalized times that you can make. And test analysis, get one-on-one guidance from the top exam experts, and study material as well, specialized notes and practice sets, and experts guidelines, study booster workshops by exam experts. A lot of these are available for a student who takes iconic subscriptions. So to present you here with, excuse me, I'll just want to. And the next thing is about the code. This is the code that you can use, Vivek GATE 20, to avail the maximum discount right now. And you'll be surprised to see what is the discount right now. Students, you can scan the QR code to watch, as well as the descriptions. In the description it is given all the free classes. So you can watch all my classes by scanning the QR code. So you can see here, almost I am hiding my own photo here, and that person in the photo is me, none other than me. I have just unshirt my head, so you will be quite surprising to see if that is me or not. It's me actually. Okay, it is me. The fellow at the back. Okay. And yes, this is an important note for the All India full length mock test that is going for the DRDO examination, that is upcoming one, especially for the branch mechanical. It is going to happen on July 31st, the full length mock test. So students, we Unacademy, we are giving you all the best things for your preparations. A full length mock test will give you that edge over others on the day of examination, because here when you do the practice, you get a better understanding. The beauty of this is the questions are curated by the top educators. It's a free test completely. The full length test is a completely free test. There will be a peer-to-peer score comparison as well. So you can bring your friends, compare where your scores are, between you. And there will be detailed result report for live test takers. So where you missed and all these things. The solutions will be also available. Detailed doubt solving sessions are there with respect to these questions. All India rank with a detailed report. Okay. All India rank with a detailed report is also there. So enroll now. If it asks for a code, you can use the code Vivek GATE 20 as the code. Okay, as the code. And yes, I'm coming to this point. A very surprising note here. Students, for a 6+ month subscription, you will get additional 1 month of subscription if you make the subscription today. Okay, so here you can see the free extension, as well as there is a discount in your fees as well. Almost you get this month of pay, like you're supposed to pay the post price hike, it will be 33,000. Okay, with the post price hike you are supposed to pay so much, but you can see here it's a drastic reduction in the fees. What you are supposed to pay is just 25,798. Okay, and you are saving an amount of 14,000 rupees. It's almost 35% of it. Okay, and for 12 plus 3 months, you can see you are supposed to pay 43,000, but the total value includes for the 3 months is also added, it becomes 61,000, but you are paying almost half the price. So that's a 49% discount in it. Similarly for 18 plus 6, 18 plus 6 or 24 plus 6, clearly understand when a student opts for a 18 plus 6, right now in the August month, today if you subscribe, July 29, 2022, it's like another 24 months, correct? It will give you the access. It gives you the access till July 29, 2024. Okay, so you can complete 2 GATE exams through this preparations. It's a hands-on support for you guys, and moreover, you are getting a huge price discount. Okay, huge price discount. So next one is for the 24 plus 6. So if you take a subscription from today, it's a 30-month process. So August, September, October, November, December, January 29. So January 29, 2023, 2024, it will be even lasting till 2025. If I am not wrong, I think this is correct, because 2023 will be 1 year, 2024 July, this is another 6 months additional, January. So you are getting a chance for 3 years. So this is ideally choosable for even a first year student who is right now preparing for GATE, no? A second year student who is planning to prepare for GATE exams, just a second year student. 3 years it's going to be with you guys. 3 years it is going to be with you. Okay, so kindly make a note of this, and you can plan accordingly. So what is all about, you are supposed to use this code VivekGate20 for the same. And the same applies with an iconic subscription as well here. Okay, same applies with an iconic subscription as well here. So please make a note, 6 plus 1 month, 12 plus 3 months, 18 plus 6 months, 24 plus 6 months. This is available. So here you can see us who are handling the classes. And here Mr. Maru Tiwari sir, one of the finest educator. He'll be handling English as well as Hindi from July. He has started his course. Maru Tiwari sir, one of the finest educator who is starting the theory of machines. Okay, and similarly, this is the Lakshya batch for 2023, and a person who is preparing for 2 years goes with this Pragati batch. You can just follow the batches, whatever the courses that are added to it. If you continuously watch it, hassle-free, without any doubts, the content will be given in the best manner from the best top educators like us. Okay, so here is the comparison between the plus subscription and iconic subscriptions, what the student can avail. Okay, so these physical notes you can completely get it off for free with your subscription, the iconic subscribers, and the one-on-one live mentorship program will be there, which will help you to prepare accordingly, and similarly the strategy and study program for the iconic subscribers and live audio interactions as well. So students, let's move on to the previous year questions. Let's start with the previous year questions. So don't wait, this is the right time to prepare, as you all know. Let's start with the questions now. Okay, let's start with the questions. So to initiate the questions, okay, to initiate the questions, here is the first question. So I use a timer here. I'll give you 30 seconds of time to answer this question. Now I'll go with my screen, like the mobile phone for the timer. The stopwatch will be there for my reference. Okay, you please answer the question. Shrinkage allowance on pattern. I want my students to type in the chat box to see the answers. When I read the question, it will be really easy for you to answer in the same time. So, shrinkage allowance on the pattern is provided to compensate for shrinkage when dash. So we have discussed it particularly in our solidification and cooling class. Also on the pattern allowance, we have discussed it clearly. So that is it that the temperature of the liquid metal, when it drops from the pouring to the freezing temperature, immediately you have to draw this cooling curve diagram. So we know that this is the liquid state. The material will be in the liquid state. Here it will be liquid plus solid state. Here it will be completely solid. But here it would become solid, but at the highest temperature, right? High temperature. So here itself is a solid phase, but it is the temperature we call it as the freezing temperature, and this is the room temperature. Am I right? Room temperature. So this is the time or the temperature zone between which the material will shrink, and that shrinkage we are calling it as solid shrinkage. And solid shrinkage is where we need the pattern allowance provided due to the solid thermal contraction. So the temperature of the solid phase, look at the word, the temperature of the solid phase drops from the freezing to the room temperature, isn't it? From the freezing to the room temperature. From the liquid to the liquid plus solid, there will be a shrinkage that is called as liquid shrinkage. and this from liquid to solid, when the transition takes place, the phase transition shrinkage will be taking place. Both the liquid and the phase transition shrinkages are taken care by the riser, but this solid shrinkage alone is compensated by, you can't control it, but you can compensate it. Isn't it, my dear people? So these are the important lines. Hi Gaurav Kumar, good morning sir. Fantastic to see you in the class. So this is the first question and the answer is option C. Please make a note of it. Next question. And this is the underlying line. So lighter impurities are dash. So in centrifugal casting, the lighter impurities are dash. Okay, lighter impurities are dash. Please answer yours, no guys. Is it that uniformly distributed or forced towards the outer surface or trapped near the mean radius of the casting or collected at the center of the casting? That's nice, Ajaruddin Azu. Fantastic. So the answer for the question is option D. You are fantastic, sir. Fantastic, guys. So center of the casting. And the third question goes with, sir, I also give you time to write down. There is a better procedure. Nice, Shubham Kumar, sir. I would like to inform you that if you make short notes, that is a 50-page metal casting notes should be converted to a 2-page short notes. Whatever are the key points that you feel. You might have a doubt, sir, in the whole world, how do I assure that notes that I have prepared as a short notes is more than sufficient? You may have a doubt over yourself in your note making, in the short note making part, because all the 50-page notes you have made from us, from me in the Unacademy. Okay, so when you make the 2-page short notes, when you attempt all the previous year questions right from GATE, IES, ISRO, Vizag Steel, okay, and all your state level engineering examinations, you can easily assure that if at all any points you have missed in your 2-page short notes, you can introduce that from the 2-page short notes I have understood that this ISRO question statement was not mentioned by me, so let me write that additional point in the 2-page short notes. Okay, like you have to write in this question, sir, for example, lighter impurities collected at the center. This question was asked in ISRO 2013. Like that you have to write in the 2-page short notes. Now you make the improvisation on your 2-page short notes that finally can become a better and the final draft of your 2-page short notes at the end. So what you initially prepare on your own is nothing but what? Sir, it's not just attending the previous year questions, sir. Please understand this point. I take it in a different approach. My students, when they listen to me, they don't need me after the whole preparation because they are on their own. That's how I make a student to be more autonomous, to be more individual thinking. Okay, to succeed, I will make it. Every time I'll be there supporting you all people. But this is something important. So when you make this 2-page short notes, now you become the author of the 2-page. How? You improvise. You watched all the educators classes, you made the notes. You made all the book reference, you made the notes. But making the short notes is where your own effort comes in. And when you prepare all these questions, you have made the best short notes. So when you become the author of the particular subjects, like that you make all the subjects, and every casting casting subject has 2-page short notes. Welding will have 2-page short notes. Metal forming will have 2-page short notes, and machining technology will have 2-page short notes. Similarly, metrology will have 2-page short notes, and metallurgy will have a 1-page short notes. 1 page in the sense 2 sheets, like 2 pages, 1 sheet. Like that, if you make 2 pages, and there will be like 3 pages. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. So 13 to 15 pages to make a score of 15 marks in your GATE exam. This is what I call it as a smart work. It looks like a hard work, but it is not. Please make a good note of it. So moving to the third question now. The primary purpose of the screw, sir, is in the casting mold is to dash. Also to inform you, there are numerical questions as well. So please be available to practice as many questions like these as possible. What is the answer for this? Have to look at the chat box here. See, Abhishek Verma. So it feeds the molten metal from the pouring basin to the gate. So if this is the pouring basin, this is the sprue, it connects with the runner and it goes to the in-gate into the cavity. So this is a sprue. We have to say it's a vertical member, and all these points we have discussed. Wonderful, sir Abhishek. Nice of you, nice Shubham. Good. And Shubham, and to all of you, are you guys aware of this particular offer? This is the offer I am talking about. It's a very, very important offer. Everyone has to know. Students, today alone, no, till 29 this is. I think they have not mentioned, but yes, it is. Okay, so 6 months for a subscription, you get 1 month additional subscription free, and 18 months subscription, you get 6 months additional subscription free, or 24 months, you get a 6 months additional subscription free, which is quite an important one. Okay, you can use the code VivekGate20 to avail this offer, where you can see the discount is also there for you guys. Okay, a discount is also available for you guys. A plus 6 months of an offer. You can see what will happen with the price hike. After the price hike, it will be 65,000 very soon. But the 6 months offer plus a 24 months right now takes you with a 47,000 only. And the beauty is you get a 30-month subscription for the same 24 months that was available for your friends who took a subscription few days back. So 30 months gives you an edge over others because you had a 3-year GATE preparation now. It might look like a 30, but you got a 3-year GATE preparation attempt. With the next 6 months, you write GATE 2023. In another 1 year, you can write 2024. The 30 months takes you to January 29, 2025. Till then, you have your subscription lasting. So you can write almost 3 GATE exams through this. It's a value addition for you guys. Okay, these are available. Sir, I have done the short notes in my special classes. I can give you the link as well, Abhishek Verma, when you join that for the special class today evening. Follow my profile. I'll give you all the links that are available. Okay, we have compiled and made an Excel sheet of it. Short notes on queuing theory, short notes on metal casting, short notes on welding. All these are available over there, Abhishek. Okay, so just to inform you guys, this is a value addition, best thing I would say. Okay, so you can plan accordingly, value on, and you have to pay only on the EMI part as well. You don't have to even pay it like with full cash to one stretch. So the answer for this question is option C. Let's move on to the next question here. Hardness of the green sand mold increases with dash. Increase in moisture content beyond 6%. Or what? Decrease in permeability, increase in permeability, increase in both moisture content and permeability. So the answer for this question is what? Decrease in permeability will increase the hardness for you. Okay, so the decrease in permeability in the case when you have smaller the grain size. The other way you could answer is smaller the grain size. Permeability of the gas will be low. Larger the grain size, permeability will be high. So now, smaller the grain size when the permeability is low, it's more like the material science we see, grain structures will be. Beautiful, sir Abhishek. Grain size will be, when they are smaller, more boundaries are available for us. So now the hardness will be high. This is the meaning. So it is an indirect information. So this is why understanding is very important. Relating is very important here. Okay, relating is very important. And then the fifth question, Yes, let's solve together, my dear people. Let's solve. I give you a minute of time. Then I also will start solving this question from my end. So Shubham or Abhishek or Ajaruddin, Gaurav, if you guys are listening to this, I request you people to answer this question. I've taken a handful of questions for our discussion. Please make a note. Few defects we have discussed, and we are solving some questions. It's a collective input, collective approach to get you the content. So as I said, I'll be waiting till for a minute, then I'll also start solving this question. Okay, great. Now I'll come back to this. With a solidification factor of 0.97, I am going to do it, Abhishek Verma sir. I am going to do it with a solidification factor of 0.97. So the solidification factor can be also mentioned as mold constant, that we represent it as K or C of M. Okay. So now we know the solidification time is equal to K into V by A square. The first thing that you have to do here is draw the diagram of the shape. It's a spherical casting. So for a spherical, what you have to write here, you also mention it as sphere, because sometimes there is a mistake that is being committed. I have seen a lot of my students doing it. Some of my students are working in NLC, HPCL, and to IITs, they are working in Navy, and all of this from the technical side, they are working engineering background. Through me in Unacademy, they have done. The first and foremost thing is I made their confidence level to be at the higher level. Okay, just note it down. This inputs like these, if you follow the strategy, I am assuring a handful of success for you as you expect. Okay, I also train your mind how you have to behave in the preparation journey. Okay, so Abhishek to all, it might be a repetition, but I want to tell you, if there is an Indian team going to Australia to play the cricket, and before the the entire series, they always practice for a bouncer ball, right? The bouncer balls. What they will do, they will leave the ball, okay, the ball is coming, let me leave this bouncer balls, I'll just step down, I'll do all these practice. So this is all about the practice that they would have done for 3 to 6 months before they go for the matches. Okay, now on the day of match, what will happen? If a bounce ball is being bowled, you should be following what you have practiced, right? If unnecessarily you are tempting to attempt the shot, you are excited, like, no, let me go for the pull shot, you may end up with a 6 or you may end up getting caught. But your practice went in vain, correct? If you got caught, what it means. So it's not about the practice alone, it's all about on the day how you be on the ground. Similarly, on your day of examination. So my preparation should not be only for these 6 months or 8 months or 1 year, but my my tactics will be there with you on the day of examination as well. You will always listen to me. That's how my strategy used to be. So now the first attempt should be, you should write the sphere here and write this. Immediately you write down the formula as K into, V by A square will become what? What is the volume of sphere? There's a shortcut for it. V by A can be written as D by 6, okay, or R by 3 as well. Okay, so just to inform you, it is 4 by 3 pi R cube divided by 4 pi R square. This is the area, whole square. So R, this gets cancelled, pi, this. So you get what? K into R by 3 the whole square. Did I tell you? Right. So you got what here? The specific casting of diameter 200. So it will be what? 100 mm the radius. So you can write it as 0.97 into 10 power 6 into, what is R now? 100 into 100 divided by 3 into 3. This is what you get. So 1, 2, it gets cancelled now, 4 it becomes. So 97,000,000 into, what's the question? Oh, this is in meter square, so you have to divide it now. Look at this, okay, so it's in meter square, so what is it? 1000 into 1000 into 3 into 3, because this is now becoming millimeter square into seconds per. This is already millimeter square. So now, oh my god, I think this is not visible for you. Let me write it here. Wonderful, Abhishek. That's no, that's not the answer, Abhishek sir. Let me tell you what is the answer. Okay, excuse me, I forgot that, I'm overriding on my image, but it won't be visible. Excuse me. So now it is 0.97 into 10 power 6 seconds per meter square into 100 into 100 divided by 3 into 3 square. So this is mm square. So for the conversion, you write 0.97 into 10 power 6 into seconds per mm square. How you can convert it? You can divide it by 1000 into 1000, right? Now into 100, this square needed, not needed. 100 divided by 3 into 3 mm square. You need the solidification time, no? It should be seconds alone. It gets cancelled. So 3030 can be cancelled here. 20 can be taken up from here. So you get 9700 divided by 9. Okay, so it becomes 1, and for 0 you'll get 7 times 63, and 70 almost 8 times. So it's 1077 point something. So the answer is B, sir. Got it, Abhishek? Wonderful, pa. You're attempting. I'm happy for you. The reason being, you are inclined, you are motivated to attempt these questions. All the best for you. The slightest improvement is you have to practice more. That's all. Okay, that is the only suggestion I want to reveal it to you. So let me bring on the next question. I hope the time is sufficient for you to copy it as well. So note it down. I always make the language very simple. Content will be to the precise of the topic. I don't drag the content. So if you are spending the time with me in the platform, in the subscription, where you get a 30-month subscription just for a 24-month subscription now, and there's a fee hike from August 1, so you can easily get these plans done, guys. Okay, so I hope you can pass and even write down those points. So I'm moving on to the next question. Misrun is a casting defect which occurs due to dash: a very high pouring temperature of the metal, insufficient fluidity of the molten metal, absorption of the gases by the liquid metal, and improper alignment of the mold flask as well. What is the answer for this? Nice, Dhaval, sir. It is the insufficient fluidity of the molten metal. So insufficient fluidity is all because of low pouring temperature as well, correct? If the molten metal is having 1000 degrees Celsius as the melting point, but if it is poured at just 1050 degrees Celsius, it easily becomes solidified. But if it is the same molten metal whose temperature, where its temperature is 1000 degrees Celsius melting temperature, but it is heated to a temperature of 1250 degrees Celsius and above, now it is poured. After the conduction laws, radiation laws, and everything within the mold, with the reacting with the sand, it will not become solidified until it fills the cavity. Abhishek sir, sure. Sir, you just look at it. As a shortcut, I want to tell you, Abhishek. Look at the keyword, sir. Run. If you miss the run, look at the word, okay? Miss, run, miss, okay? M-I-S, miss the run. So what is running? If you say 100-meter competition is there, from here you have to end up to the final point, correct? You have to run to the final point. But if you don't end up here, stop somewhere. Haven't you missed the run completely? Yes or no, Abhishek? I teach you, but giving you the understanding with some shortcuts is also prayer, no? Thank you for that, Abhishek. Beautiful of you. Is that clear, Abhishek, sir? You miss the run, you can't finish the line, right? Similarly, if the cavity is here, waiting for the molten metal to pour in, if the molten metal that's poured in, it just stops here, not filling this. When it stops filling the cavity, or even it enters and then it stops somewhere, but it not completely fills the cavity. Is it now clear, Abhishek? Not completely filling up. That's what we call it as misrun, sir. But cold shut is all about, particularly during a step gating system, that is more than one gating system is available. A metal is poured here, they do not fuse with each other. They don't literally mix up. There is like, a line available. Hey, I am poured from here, man. I am poured from here. Let us not fuse together. Not fusing within each other. Okay? So there will be a mark available. A line will be there. Hey, I am not completely fused up. It's just like, we both are separated, but we are close to each other. Like that. I believe Abhishek is now clear. Because of step gates, more than one gate through which molten metal is poured. That is the major reason, and not fusing with each other. Look at that word run, miss. Okay. That is the word insufficient will come in, or low pouring temperature will come in. Hope Abhishek is comfortable with this point now. And Dawal to all of you. I may take some time, guys, but I respect each and everyone's participation here. So I take some time. Okay, the answer for this question is given on the very next page. Also, I have handwritten the answers for you. It was a 2004 question. Okay, it was a 2004 question. What is this answer? I'll give you a 30 seconds time. You can also answer here. Hot chamber machine. It's all about elimination. Okay, it's all about elimination is how it stands better. So please answer. Yes, I have to look in the chat box. Answer key is 3. Okay, hot chamber machine. Sir, hot chamber machine is nothing but for a pressure die casting, we use a hot chamber type. Okay, we use a hot chamber type. So P stands for 3. P stands for 3. So the answer should be D, but we should not complete it there. Let's proceed. Muller is all for sand mixing. Okay, hot chamber machine. And dielectric breaker goes with the core making. And sand blaster is all for cleaning. Okay, I believe it is now clear, Abhishek. A hot chamber machine is all for die casting. It's not a furnace. Okay, it's not a furnace. That's why it's called here. Okay, sir. So the answer is option D and not 3. So we have seen few questions on defects, on terminologies, and also a question now on like even sand we have seen, right? Solidification we have seen, numerical as well. Now a question will be on mold filling time. Okay, in that part we are going to listen to a question. Hope Abhishek has got my point, and others if you are listening to as well. So here is the answer for you. Okay. Next question. I'll take a 1 minute gap, then I will introduce the answer from my end, the solutions. I request the students to participate here. A mold has a down sprue whose length is 20 centimeter and the cross sectional area at the base of the down sprue is 1 centimeter square. The down sprue feeds the horizontal runner leading into the mold cavity of volume 1000 centimeter cube. The total time required to fill the mold cavity will be dash. Please answer this. Okay, I think I have sufficiently given the time to answer this. Let me present from my end. If you are having an answer, I am glad to know it from you guys as well. Okay, so your mold has a filling time and etc. Let me go with a different color. They ask you to find the mold filling time. So mold filling time, the formula will be volume of the cavity or the casting which needs to be filled particularly using the flow rate. So we know that volume of the cavity should be divided by the area, that is the choke area, into the velocity. Okay, so it's nothing but V divided by A into small v. So you can write it now as 1 centimeter, down sprue whose length is 20 centimeter and the cross section area of the base of the down sprue is 1 centimeter square. It has to fit 1000 centimeter cube. So 1000 centimeter cube of the volume of the cavity, mold cavity, divided by area. See, they are saying like, the cross section area will be 1 centimeter square, and the height is, because the height is influencing your velocity. Okay, so that is nothing but root over 2g h of sprue. If additionally any length is given, you have to add it here. H of pouring basin. Okay, so this can be written as h of t sometimes. So you have to write the cross section area is 1 centimeter square, and between 2-3 cross section areas, if it is given say 1 centimeter square, 2 centimeter square, and 0.5 centimeter square, if 3 such values were available, for example, this is 1, this is 2, and here there is a in-gate, so it gives you 0.5. The least of the cross section area has to be chosen. So here only one value is given, and that was considered to be the least. So take it as 1 centimeter square, multiply by root over 2 into, let me for the betterment I write 10 for the g, the acceleration due to gravity, and it is in millimeter, we have to convert it. So you multiply it by 1000 because of meter. Okay, even if it's for 100 because of centimeter, into h of s, which is 20. So now the centimeter square, centimeter cube gets cancelled. Here outside you will get centimeter per second. So this another centimeter gets cancelled. So you need only the answer in seconds, so you get it up the top. So now you get 1000 divided by 1, 2, 2. Each 2 comes out 10, 10 into root over 2. Right, I'm just writing it like this. So 10, 10, this will become 5. Remember, the 10 was a highest value, but it used to be 9.8. So any value above 5 should be the right answer, and you get 5.05 as the answer. So this is how one has to answer this question. Beautiful, Abhishek, that's fantastic. Beautiful. So I have given you the answer for this question as well here. That's to be appreciated. I mean, you all have to note it down. Okay, this is an important line. Answer is given on the very next page, 2005 question. It's also the question number 265. I have compiled all these questions. Even my upcoming session will be on this in the days to follow. So please follow my Unacademy profile as well. I will be intimating such classes over there as well. It's an interesting question. People needs understanding. Only then they can solve these kinds of questions. Please do it, my dear people. Please do it. Please take it up. The answer, the expandable pattern is used in investment casting. We call it as the foam. Okay, so 3 ways an investment casting can be done. You can use a wax pattern, you can use a liquid mercury pattern, or you can use the foam as a pattern. In all these 3, they will be melted or evaporated. Okay, and you will invest it with ceramics as the outer core element. Becomes your pattern. So just note down these points. So this is about the ceramics. So you can see here. Right, so I encourage my students to solve one more question now on the numerical aspect. So let's do that now, guys. So I don't think I have the sufficient page to answer this. Let me try to complete all the answers within the same page. So this is the 11th question. In a sand casting operation, the total liquid head is maintained constant such that it is equal to the mold height. The time taken to fill the mold with a top gate is TA, and if the same mold is filled with the bottom gate, then the time taken is TB. So ignore the mold filling time required to fill the runner and the friction effects. Ignore, they have said. Assume atmospheric pressure at the top of the molten metal surface. Atmospheric pressure is what is available. So this is a line we have to take it into consideration. The relationship between TA and TB is dash. So this is a question, as you know. So let me start doing it right from my end. So guys, they have said TA is the mold filling time taken for the top gate. So we know that TA is equal to volume, that can be written like this: the area into height of the mold, the cavity, divided by the gating area into root over 2 into G into, here the H, we have to understand that it is equal to the mold height. The total liquid head is maintained. So that gives you the edge. Okay, to write this, so here this becomes, according to that statement, HM is equal to HG. So I can write it down as TA is equal to A of M into root over H of M. Because this is same, so this can be written as H of M, so that gets cancels, divided by A of G into root over 2G. Understanding this line, from talking about this line, look at the first line. The sand casting operation, the total liquid head is maintained constant such that it is equal to mold height, I said. Such that it is equal to the mold height. So I believe you have understood this and I have written these points in your note. So let's move on to the next, talking about the second. If the same mold is filled with bottom gate, so TA is done. So T of B is equal to A of M. Okay, A of M. But here what we are talking about, it is going to fill up the cavity. It comes down from the bottom gate. When it is filled, it goes to the top. So it is twice. You know this formula, no? 2 times of AM, right? 2 times of AM into root over h of g minus root over h of g minus h of m. Okay, h of g minus h of m divided by a of g into root over 2g. Again, this should play a role here because the height of the cavity is equal to that liquid metal, the mold height. You can write this and make it as 0. This could be written as h of m. So that implies T of B is equal to a of m into root over h of m divided by a of g into root over 2g into 2. So when you cancel it up, the relationship T of A divided by T of B will be equal to 2. So that implies is equal to 1 by 2. That implies T of B is equal to 2 times of T of A. Okay, the answer is option B. The answer is option B. Kindly make a note. Okay, so I think where we are now, let me check if there is any answers from the students here. Any chats coming up here, the live chats. Beautiful, Abhishek. Fantastic. You are doing really great, Abhishek. So I wish, sir, officially you can just scan this page. Where it is. Please scan this and follow my profile. I'll give you in the special classes all the links, okay, of my upcoming classes and things. Can you just look after this, Abhishek, or you can even take it from the description below, but scan the QR code to watch the classes. So for me, a student should be morally motivated. He should get the confidence on himself. Only then he can succeed. This is the success mantra I sow into the students' mind and the heart. They all get encouraged to be part of that path. So you can also be one such student. So all of you, please make a note. Okay, all of you guys, please make a note of it. And it's my humble request. So let me give you one more question for the evening. For the morning. And that should be going with this particular one. So don't forget, it's the best time to purchase a subscription, because you get something 30 months of time which is not even there for other students. Okay, this should be our next question. Please just do it. I'll give 1 minute of time, then I'll start solving it. That means for you to take it up, some time to answer. Then I'll be introducing to solve it. Gives connections completely. Not that in 1 minute I want the answers from you. It is the initial time you need. So the volume of a cube of side L and the volume of a sphere of radius R are equal. Okay, volume of a side L and the volume of the sphere. Immediately draw a diagram, citing a cube. You may confuse it with cuboid when you answer it. L, a cube, you have to write. And also for a sphere, the radius. They are saying that volume of cube is equal to volume of sphere. Both of the sphere and cube is solid and of same material. So K gets cancels. They are being cast. The ratio of the solidification time of the cube to the same of the sphere is dash. So we know that volume of the cube, they are asking you say ratio of, so T of S of cube divided by T of S of sphere. We know that K into V by A square of cube divided by K into V by A square of the sphere, correct? K gets cancels because of same material. Now we know that volume and volume gets cancels because they are equal. So you end up with area of the sphere square divided by area of the cube square. What is the area of the sphere square? 4 pi r square the whole square divided by 6 L square the whole square. So where you can fetch this answer from? So you can write nothing is in terms of cube. If you say, it could become a problem. Okay, or for power 4, let's see. So 4 pi by 6, according to this, if you split up, it will become whole square. So this gets cancels, this gets cancelled. So it's between C and D. Okay, into r square the whole square can be written as r power 4, L square the whole square can be written as L power 4. So it's r by L the whole power 4 could be the right answer here. Clear, everybody? I believe it is understandable to all. Chat. Beautiful, Abhishek, that's nice. So upcoming classes, you please do follow my profile, and this is an important message from me, and a lot of other questions like these I am going to discuss also, guys. But if you take the subscription right now, it's a value for money which I have to iterate. Use the code VivekGate20 for the maximum discount here. Why? Because a 24 months plus 6 months is not only giving you a 6 months additionally, but a 3 years of GATE exams you can attempt with the same subscription, but you can get benefits over the fees hike, because the fees hike happens from August 1st. You can do it right now, 24 plus things, and you can go for EMI options as well, minimum paperwork for all these things. You can even avail an Iconic subscription if you are much interested that I need a mentor to take care of your preparation. So why waiting, sir? Thank you, Abhishek. Please take it to your friends as well. Okay, please take these informations to your friends as well. It's a way that I want to always communicate with my students in their journey. If they have a vision, sir, I want to take my family and my parents to the next level from this house. I want to go there to be better in the society. It's not Virat Kohli. It's not just any other actor, or it's not just the sports persons that you see who are on the brightest side of their life. They have spent 10 years of their journey to succeed in their life. Similarly, if you guys are preparing, you remember from your 10th standard, your hard work, 10th, 11th, 12th, college 1, 2, 3, 4, with the examination preparation like this, with the GATE, you are also investing 8 to 10 years of time. Why don't you think that this 8 to 10 years of teaching itself can take you to the next level? Have this positive mindset, sir. Okay, so please do join my upcoming classes to avail all the benefits as well. But this is the right time to choose the plus subscription to get, because it's a bonus that many students have missed. The 3 years GATE preparation completely you can avail. Okay, a 3-year preparation that you can completely avail. Please make a note. And again, to reiterate these points, so all this you can do with the mentorship programs are also available for you guys. So this is about the Iconic and Plus subscription that I have already mentioned to you people. So it's a weekly test, structured courses, unlimited classes you get. So everything is there for you. It's a user friendly and a better user interface is available for you in the Unacademy Plus subscriptions. So anybody planning, do watch my upcoming classes and make a better confirmation. But this is the code, guys. Vivek is my name. GATE is the examination with 20 is the code that you can use to avail the maximum discount with the maximum benefits. So do follow my classes. My full name is Vivekanandan R. You can search it in Unacademy special classes as well, and you can make the most of it. Vivekanandan R. And use this as the code. Okay, students. So you can subscribe to this channel and follow as well. See, this is what I'm saying. GATE ESE 0% EMI. You can avail all the loans with your flexible tenures as well. So yes, Abhishek sir, I have seen a lot of the students getting such benefits from me. You are also very a similar one student for me in this aspect. So you can also be on that top notch. I'm sure about it. So as I said, sir, you just follow my special classes. I'll give you there the links for it. I can't do it right now, but I can do it over there. I said that with scanning the code. Okay, you can do one thing. Install the Unacademy app with all the details. You can search my name, Vivekanandan R. Full name is Vivekanandan R. You get a person with a pink shirt. Follow my profile. Evening I will handle a class. You come over there. Okay, a special class. When you follow, you'll get all the notifications. I handle a class today at 7 p.m. Okay, you join there. I'll give you the link I'm saying. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I'm ready to give you. Please do join is what I'm saying again. Okay, so thank you. Take care. God bless you. Volga Valamaran to all of you. And do follow my classes. Thank you guys. Take it to your friends as well. Subscribe to this channel. Click onto the bell icon, and you can even like and share with your friends as well. So if you have liked the class, you can share it with your friends as well and click on the like button as well. So thank you students. God bless you. And Volga Valamaran. Take care. I'm still on to the page. Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Abhishek sir.